I need to figure out where
All
Zara
right, we're
is.
live.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Grown Women Gaming, our first podcast for fall gaming. Everybody, fall gaming is finally in the house.
Right?
Um, we're gonna start off with our lovely panel today. What's up, Delilah?
What's up? What's up? Glad to be back. Been on a slight small hiatus. But glad to be here with you, ladies. Let's go talk about these games.
What's up, lady? What you got?
Hey man, this is me, Lady Infamous 415 Grown Woman Gaming. You know, it's Saturday morning. You know, good morning. Let's talk about these topics. We got a lot of them.
What's up, Boogie?
Hey everyone, morning. This is Miss LBOOGIE. Hope everyone's having a blessed Saturday, and yeah, let's go.
All right. Now we usually take this time to talk about what we have been playing, but apparently we've all been playing Destiny. So we're gonna get into.
I haven't.
You go start this afternoon.
Okay.
you go start this afternoon. So we go. As everybody know, Forsaken is gonna come out. What, Tuesday? Is it Tuesday?
Yes.
I wish it was Monday since I'm off of
It's
work
Monday night.
But
It is Monday night.
It's Monday
Well,
night.
It's Monday night. Yeah.
okay, well I can deal with that then. But they did the update last week, and so we're trying to get everything together. LBOOGIE, since you're the expert with all this going on, tell us how your Destiny playthrough is going through right now.
Well, right now there's not much for me to do in Destiny. I'm pretty much maxed out. I'm at 398. And there's not really anything to do for me on the map. But if you are trying to get some last minute like power ups, the thing for you to do is your clan XP, and there is a flashpoint, which I just read that flashpoints will be changing every 4 days now instead of weekly. So that'll be interesting. And
nice.
Also the way the flashpoint works is different. So before, when we did flashpoint, you had to do public events. Now when you do flashpoint, you can do a mixture of public events. Those what are those? You know, the little coves you can go into and do like little mini missions. You know the ones where it's like a half moon. You see it on the map with the dot in the middle.
Yeah,
I don't know why I can't remember what they're called right now.
Oh my god.
I know, right? Like, why
patrols count also, I think.
Yeah, patrols as well. So you can do like a mixture, which is nice. So you don't have to just be waiting around for public events, which is what tends to happen when you do that. So yeah, and then today we launched today Destiny 2 is going to launch that Gambit mode, which I don't know if any of you guys saw. I thought it was coming on later, but apparently it came on really early this morning, where they had two teams to kind of demonstrate how Gambit's going to roll. I know that Lady got a chance to play it, but it's pretty interesting. Very, very structured. You got to be team playing, you know. You can't. I don't see this really working with a bunch of randoms and no comms, you know.
That would be interesting because nobody talks on Destiny unless you're in a clan or a party.
Right.
I'm telling you, I'm like, how are you gonna do that? Really, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah, you got to talk. It's like comping Overwatch. You got to have people talking, and you gotta be working together.
All right, lady, how your Destiny playthrough going?
Man, I ain't been doing shit because Modern Warfare 2 backwards compatibility came out this week,
and everybody lost their damn mind,
including myself. And I've been every little free time I got, that's all I've been playing. Aside from my, my standard streams, from my my standard playthroughs and stuff, I've been playing Modern Warfare 2 on my free time. So I'll be playing that today when I get off. I keep saying.
Yeah.
But my light label is 344. So hopefully I want it to be high enough so when Forsaken do come out, I can have people running with me. Because last time my light level was low and people didn't want to play with me, man. If your light level ain't high enough, they're not even going to look at you.
And you do me like that all the time, lady, so whatever. I mean,
LBOOGIE did it to me. LBOOGIE did it to me.
I mean, like, we can't do certain things. That's the only thing.
True.
Yeah, that's true. Do certain things, you know? But, like we were saying before, I told y'all to get up on that solstice armor.
I do it, man.
I did.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, man, whatever. I missed the opportunity. It's all good.
My pretty armor.
I know, it's very beautiful armor. Like, it's nice.
But I already did it for one character. I was not going to do that shit for all three.
Oh, really?
I don't have 3 characters anyway. I don't see how you guys do that. But, yeah.
Yeah, I have no life. That's how I do it. But yeah, so
like,
I'm at 3.
A lot, man.
It is. But on this side, on the first Destiny, I played everything with all 3 characters. I went through the whole storyline 3 times, the DLC 3 times with everybody. This time, I've only done it once. I'm like, this because the story hasn't been interesting.
Well, I think it's about to get pretty darn interesting.
Yeah, so I might go through it 3 times now. I'm gonna go through it 3 times. Because I'm kind of pissed at them last trailers they came out with. That shit kind of hurt my heart.
Yeah.
We're gonna, hey, lady, we have to pull one out.
Yes, you know it. I told you. I was like, I knew, man. As soon as I knew he was gonna do that, they were gonna kill him off like that. I was like, yo, I went to the garage. I took a picture. I'm gonna find a picture, and it's gonna be my new screensaver for the fall. That's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, even in the trailer though, when they showed him his jaws all broken and everything.
God, did you see? No, I was so hurt. Don't do that stuff.
No.
When he went through the wall, oh my God. Yeah. I'm like, why am I getting emotional for a robot?
Because he was charismatic.
You were. Like, people are invested in these characters. And even, like, I lost faith in Zavala. I was like, ooh, Zavala's a bitch.
Thank you. Akara was like, we're cow. You done made Akara call herself some names. That's my girl. Look,
girl. I'm not even a warlock. And I'm like, that's my girl.
And see, I am a warlock. And that shit hurt me. I'm like, we finna know. Oh, God.
She was like, you're a coward. Such emotion. Like, it was, ooh.
Is that cowardice? Something like that? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, best part though, we got our voice back.
Right. Everybody's, I don't know if you guys remember it, but like when you created your character, there were like 3 different voice tones for you to choose from and whatnot. So we're finally going to be hearing that again. So yeah,
it's interesting.
That'll be pretty interesting. I might have to create another character. I might create a hunter.
And you're gonna start
hunters are nice
all over again. Like, see, that's the thing. There's so much time invested already in the character that I have that I don't want to create a new character just to. Yeah. Well,
you're already like behind though too. Like,
so I mean,
no, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm saying though, like, it's easier for me to think, okay, I'm gonna start a new character because I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, good point. Like, I'm the grind is real right now. Like, I'm trying to get some, better armor, better power armor and stuff like that. It's just,
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna do like.
I get caught up doing like smaller things instead of worrying about the larger quests with the strikes and raids and stuff like that.
And now they have the daily heroic story mode.
Yeah,
they have 3 of those.
They brought that back. Yeah,
I
enjoyed that from before.
Yeah, do those. That might get your level up, Delilah.
Yeah.
So right now, once
we're done with the show, I'm gonna definitely jump on and see what I can build up.
Not really high
for a little while at least. So
you might have invested a couple hours. All I got is time, cuz I'm gotta be on.
For me, like, my time is thin. Like,
I want to play the raid. I want to beat a raid. I played Destiny so much between the first one and the second one. I still haven't beaten a raid. That's
Me either.
You wow. For real?
For real.
Yeah, I haven't beaten the raid either, but that's because of people? Some bullshit. But yeah.
People and bullshit. So
I mean, constantly getting into the end and people not doing what they're supposed to do, and then I had to leave, and then people want to stay on, and then they want to do what they're supposed to do. So
wow.
Yeah, I'm hot.
Got rope-a-doped, huh?
But he already, the person who did it already knows what he did, and I already gotten his ass about it. So
okay. Okay.
All right. Since we've talked about Destiny, I'm sure everybody has heard about the shooting down in Jacksonville. Of course, Jacksonville is literally 2 hours from me. It was all day in the news here, all day long, even the next day. So I know all about it, even stuff I didn't want to know about it. So we're just going to open up this time because, again, this does touch on a little bit political with the gun rights issue and stuff. So we're just going to open up this time and you can say whatever you want to say. I don't care if you have nothing to say or if you got a whole paragraph or something. Say what you want to say. That way we can get our feelings out of it because, honestly, to a certain extent, this shit is just wrong and I'm tired of it.
I guess I want to get this out the way real quick. Something I want to say is, I really can't really comment on this a lot because I'm not a parent, but parents, pay attention to your kids. That's really the biggest thing, is pay attention to your kids. Because you don't know what they're dealing with. Then I feel like the parents in this situation failed everybody. They knew he was doing certain things that was out of the ordinary, and for them to lie about it, say it's not a problem, or think your kid doesn't have a problem when you know something's wrong, or even if you question it a little bit, you could be saving someone else's life. So that's really all I want to put out there.
All right, Boogie, you got something?
Yeah, I really agree with what Delilah was saying. It's really unfortunate because it sounds like the family as a whole was going through a lot. The mom seemed to acknowledge his issues and the dad did not. And it's unfortunate that somebody, even one of the guys, I mean, he was like only 20.
20
and from out here, actually, not 20 minutes away from me. And it's sad, but we got to do better. We need to get out there and be proactive and not just send prayers, because that doesn't really help the situation. We need to make sure that when it's time to vote, you vote, not just in the, primary election, but in the smaller elections, in the elections where you're choosing your city's issues. That's the smallest one. If you feel like your vote isn't affecting anything, it's probably because you're only voting in primaries. You have to vote in the smaller elections as well. But that's all I'm going to say. Oh, Lady, and people are really disgusting on the internet. I don't know why people let me make memes about this, like it's funny.
Wow, I really seen a meme, but I saw you mention that. Yeah.
I refuse to look that up because I knew it was going to be ugly. I knew it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got, lady?
First of all, I'm on a Delilah boat of I ain't got no kids, so I can't. But I do agree. You gotta pay attention to what they doing, man. This ain't 1990. It ain't say 1991. This ain't the 80s. I mean, where it was easier to make sure what your kids was doing. Now with all this technologies and people cyberbullying and stuff, and people not knowing how to take their anger, this is what happens. To be honest with you, so you gotta be careful. And then on the other hand, it's a cautionary tale because now fighting tournaments ain't gonna be the same no more. You gotta have security now. It wasn't used to be like that back in the days. If there was an issue, as bros or chicks that was in tournaments, they'll disperse. It was never to this degree. You know what I mean? You always had a person mad that they lost and they dealt with it, but it was not to this degree. You feel me? So now from now on, Madden done shut down 3 of their tournaments after this.
Right.
So now people seeing now this could happen in a Halo tournament. This could happen in a Rainbow Six Siege tournament. You know what I mean?
Well, people are afraid about PAX. I don't know if you saw Sifi. But he was posting about, he's from Jacksonville, and he was saying, he's scared to go to PAX because he's somebody could just be upset with somebody and come into a gaming convention and kill him,
Yeah, same thing with E3. I mean, we go to E3.
Yeah, it was definitely higher security this year, though.
It was security up there. When I was doing the Rainbow Six Siege tournament last week when it happened, the preacher, shout out to the preacher, he's from Jacksonville. Jacksonville. So by midstream, he's watching the news about Jacksonville. You can see this man heart break because it's a Madden tournament. You know what I mean?
He could have been there. Yeah.
It was a Madden tournament in his town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know people, it's just so sad that it's happening. It's not just video games competitions. It's happening in the most public of places. Mm-hmm. You know, where the most innocent of people is going down at. You know what I mean? That's what bothers me. You know what I mean? You don't have to. I don't know. I'm saying I know I got some issues, but I know it ain't to the point that I'm gonna pop a bus or pop a library or pop a McDonald's or on some dumb shit. I just no human being should have the right to take another human being life. Only their denomination determines when they go. Not me, not you, not the dude in Jacksonville. That was bothers me. But them kids was young. And you did that shit because you got hot because you got your ass whooped. Come on now.
That part.
Yeah.
I've been to Jacksonville Landing. It's a beautiful place. If anybody's in Jacksonville, please do not let this stop you from going. It's right on the water. It is very beautiful. This situation touches a lot of different things, mental health issues. But on my main point, he got mad because he lost the game. Mm-hmm. No offense. He should have learned how to lose earlier in life. That way he knew how to handle it. Right. Parents, stop giving your children a medal for coming in last place. No offense. They fucked up. Tell them, hey, you need to do better next time. That way you can get first, second, or third place. You don't get a medal for coming in last. But they don't do that nowadays. And I had to tell my own child that, hey, we ain't finna have to clap for this. You failed. Just because you had the highest failing grade don't mean nothing. Your ass still failed. Right. So, because I went at her teacher about this one time. The teacher trying to give her a prize for making a damn 60 on the test. No, heifer, we're not finna do this. Right. So I'm like, so that's one thing right there. And then another thing, again, trying not to be political, but we absolutely need gun rights. Something, anything. Hell, softball teams raffle off rifles like it ain't nothing here. Like, to anybody, as long as you pay $5, you could win a rifle.
Yeah, I tell people about how it was in Virginia. Like when I had my guns, it was in Virginia, and it was nothing to get them. Like I just showed, especially because I was military at that time, so it's just like
Yeah, just go to a gun show.
Show your military ID. Yeah, the gun show, and all right, here I go. I mean, I could literally take home a military case full of bullets and whatever gun I wanted right then and there.
It's nothing. You can just walk again. And they make it so bad. There are little girls selling raffle tickets to buy a gun because I had to do it for my daughter. Literally every 6 months, there's somebody. Hey, $5. Buy your ticket. Win your raffle. Buy 20 tickets. There you go. Hey, and it's a high-powered rifle, shotgun. They sell them at festivals. Literally, you do not have to have a lot. They don't check any kind of background. That should not be possible. That there's no gun safety class. There's nothing. It's just.
I know, like they do way more just in the military because you have to go and get, like, you have to be certified. You know what I mean?
No.
Even if you buy a gun off and you find out you have a gun, they make you go take a class. You know.
I could leave right now after this show and walk into any store in the surrounding 50 miles and buy a gun. Shit crazy. But yes, that's all I'm going to say. Anybody else has any last comments or anything?
Nah.
Nah.
All right. Because I don't want to publicize that dude that much because that shit pissed me off.
He's really not. I'm surprised. They're really not.
I'm sorry. I got one more thing. The motherfuckers on YouTube reacting to the stream on Twitch, y'all some dirty motherfuckers. I swear. There's some people on YouTube that's doing live reaction. They're doing a reaction video on the live stream of the shooting in Jacksonville.
That's crazy.
Y'all motherfuckers.
You talking about the clip that was released with the sounds? That's crazy.
Y'all motherfuckers dirty. Y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, because that was disheartening when I heard it. Like,
and when y'all monetizing them videos, y'all motherfuckers dirty. That's all I gotta say.
But then the same people probably making memes, you know? Like,
See,
like, where are we? Where are we now?
We don't care about anybody else. We have no respect for anybody.
Right.
Okay, so
and I'm not talking. I'm not talking about people. I'm not talking about content creators who doing gaming news and they talk about it. That's one thing. But I'm talking about a dude watching a video, watching a stream. That's the motherfuckers I don't like. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
All right.
All right. Happier news. Lord Jesus, we are much happier. Xbox All Access. Now, I can't remember which one came first anymore, but this shit apparently blew up on Twitter. Apparently, folks were so hot about this, and I'm like, why? All of us asses got some kind of credit card. What did y'all doing? Xbox is coming out with a new system to get a system. You pay a low fee for Gold, Game Pass, and a console. You can either have a choice of an X or an S, right?
Right.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't see anything wrong with this, but I want to see what our ladies say. So we're gonna start off with Lady.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go to the Microsoft store next week, see what they're talking about.
GG.
I'm gonna see what I don't know exactly what's the details of how I acquire this, but I can tell I got a job. I get a constant paycheck.
Right.
And I'm a customer for 7 years. That's all I got. What you gonna do with me, man?
Yeah. I mean, you're going to a Dell account, though. You got to make a Dell preferred account. So basically, you're taking out a credit card with Dell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got to take a credit card with Dell.
Well, a credit account.
Yes. So I don't think that it's going to be like too hard, though. I think that people, obviously, if you have like lower than a 600 credit score, you're probably going to have a hard time. But if your credit score is somewhat decent, I think you'll be fine.
Shit, I gotta pay something. I gotta pay something. I already know my credit's not the best. So
yeah, I mean, you can still go try. I mean,
that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go try.
Once you try and you see where you are, they have to give you a credit report. So then you can see where you are, what you need to fix. So it is beneficial to just go try, because most people don't even know like
the credit score. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be surprised who don't know and
and how your credit score can fluctuate in like just a few days,
Yeah, like, even between the 3 different companies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's like a disparity just between the 3 companies. And then depending on what the company uses, because the company that might pull for some new
they got their own score systems and stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So it's like it's a game. We know it's a game, but you got to be able to play the game. Got to play to win.
Get what you need.
True, but to elaborate, like in regards to like what this is, I mean, so it's like no upfront costs. You gotta, so that for one low price, you can get an Xbox One S or an Xbox One X. It's 0 APR, meaning it's like no interest, and you actually save money with this. So it's 24 months like of a Game Pass, I think is what you said, CHAREECE, and 24 months of Xbox Live Gold. And so for the Xbox One S, you pay like $21.99, and for the Xbox One X, you pay $35 a month, or $34.99 is what they got here. But personally, like how I feel about it, I think it's a great deal. I think it's a great option because I do feel like, and I think we were talking about this prior to the show, was that let's say you don't got $500 to drop right now on some games and Xbox One right now, but you can say, well, shoot, I want to play a game that's coming out. I can go and get the Xbox for this deal and then pay it off later, because you can pay it off anytime, or if you don't have to necessarily be stuck at paying the $21.99 for the Xbox One S. You can just pay $100 and then be done with it in like 3 months. So you don't.
And remind them that you're actually saving money.
Yeah, you're saving.
Everyone thought that like you weren't even going to save money, but you're actually saving some money. So
yeah, it's actually cheaper than buying them all separately, which is interesting. I mean, I think with Xbox One X you save like $20, I think, and then for the Xbox One S you save like 100 and some change. Like it's for real.
And if I can be able to get that, I can stack the gold and the Game Pass, and I'm set for like the next 2 to 4 years.
Yeah, I think you stack up to 3 years though.
That part.
Stack up to 3 years. So yeah, that's a good deal. Like if I want to get another one for downstairs or something, I might do this just to get the Xbox Live though. Like just to stack.
That part. Can I get that part separate? the gold and the,
No, girl.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they give you a code. I'm pretty sure it's a code that they just give you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would hate people to kind of try to game the system a little bit, like, you know, go get the Xbox and then take the codes and then take the Xbox back and then pay off the rest. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud.
My only issue is that you actually got to go to a Microsoft store.
There's one down the street by my job.
But that's because we're in California. For people who are like in the Midwest,
my dumbass is like I usually got to go to Jacksonville or Atlanta. That's the closest ones.
Yeah,
literally.
We got like, I think we have 3 here. 3 here. We got one gigantic, like, big one. Then we got a couple hubs, smaller hubs. Well, shoot, we got more than that. We got 3 big Xbox, Microsoft stores. We have 3 big ones, and then like 3 or 4 hubs, like small little kiosks or whatever. So yeah.
That's my only issue.
I will tell you guys next week how it went down.
Yes, definitely. I mean, you're a great case study for this. Since you were saying how you was having your issues and stuff like that, it'd be awesome to get feedback on your experience with it. So
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah,
because I didn't go. When they announced it, I went straight to the website. Oh shit! Look at this. No, you gotta go to the store. I was like, damn, you
think they're gonna roll it out to other stores though? Like, possibly if it does well, like I said, we're going, because it's just Dell, right? So they can roll it out to other places. It's not like Dell is exclusive to Microsoft. You know what I mean?
Right.
So maybe they can be like, yeah, we can roll this out at Best Buy, at Walmart. Man, that'd make a killing if they put it.
Hell, they can just do it online. Just mail it to me.
No, just do Walmart. That's all they need. They need to just sign a deal on Walmart.
Delilah, I ain't got no damn Walmart. Y'all just don't understand how country I am.
Yes. Well, I kind of know, but I didn't know you didn't have a Walmart. Good Lord.
Man, Man, look. I've been to
where are you living? Shit.
I've been to the country places that they at least got a Walmart.
No,
we do not have a Walmart.
The super Walmarts. It's like one of the little small Walmarts. Like, at least they have that. Something.
Morganville, Kentucky got a Walmart, and them motherfuckers are small.
Nope. No Walmart for CHAREECE.
Yeah.
Hell, we just got a McDonald's my senior year of high school.
Yeah, I know when we came down to visit you, we had to travel like really far to get anywhere. Like 30 minutes this way, 30 minutes.
Yeah, we country. All right. All right, next up. I'm sure everybody was super hyped, because I know I was, for this Cyberpunk gameplay that came out.
Yeah,
but
that shit was pretty. So, Boogie, what your thoughts? What you got? What you got for me?
Sploosh.
Splash.
No. Sploosh. Sploosh. Oh my God. I was just like, I need this now. Like, it was like, I had flashes of the Fifth Element.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, this is like the Fifth Element, and Fallout had a baby, and that baby was a Titan. I'm all over it. I'm like, that's day one by. I'm all in. Like, that game has to be like something catastrophic has to happen for that game to be shit. You know what I mean? Like,
they've been working on it for 7 years, so
yeah, you can tell. And it looks pretty complete.
It does.
To be honest,
they said they still got 1.5 years on it. Like, that's what everybody's speculating.
And that's probably it's probably like a year, and that's probably to do like what they said, where they're working on making it seamless. Because you know, like, even when you're playing in Destiny, sometimes you'll get to a spot and it like takes a second for it to load up the new content.
Load. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And it's not like a long load, but there is that load. But what they want is that as you're walking through this vast world, there's no load time, which is very ambitious.
Yeah, and
I don't think we have any game that does that yet.
Yeah, they got their own like engine, like, you know, they built everything from the ground up, so it's just like it's amazing, and it makes me think about future games they're gonna make with that engine, because it's just the amount of immersion, like, it was so, like, it was things I haven't seen a game kind of do, you know, like with you being first person, and like the guy who's putting in your bionic stuff or whatever was like looking at you, messing with your eye and your hood up here. I'm like, yo, that's sick, because that explains why you got a hood. Like, it's like, that is cool. Just putting little detail, so much detail was in that game, man. Like the car scene when you're driving the car and then she's like, "Yo, take the wheel," and she pops out and like, man, I'm like, "Yo, I'm ready to play this today." Like it looks
right, like right now. You need to give this to me now.
Yes. And then like the part where she spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but anyway, the part where she puts the chip in her head for the bot, I thought that was cool too. I'm like, yo, this is
those people were creepy looking. The ones that are
gosh, girl. Like, oh my goodness, they scary.
Yeah, like half his face was gone. It was all like eyes. Like what the
like they were so obsessed with the technology and they was putting it all through their body and like taking out part of their skull just to implant certain tech. It was super graphic and super cool looking. And then like the level of realism they're trying to put in certain things, like the destruction, like you know how when you at the beginning of the game when you're in that shootout with that one guy and like you make a mistake, the person who's controlling the game makes a mistake, so to speak, and then shoots the wall and the wall kind of shatters a little bit, and then the person with the a bigger gun like blows a hole in the wall adjacent from that. I'm just like, so you mean to tell me I can shoot through a wall and shoot somebody, like just blow a hole through the wall and shoot somebody? Like it was cool. I liked all of it. Every I mean, I'm telling you, like I watched it twice. And the first time, like I watched it through YouTube, I went and I downloaded the 4K version. I'm like, yo, I want to watch this in the most highest fidelity I could possibly can. And I grabbed me some popcorn and I watched it like I was watching a movie because it's long. It's like 45, well, no, like 48 minutes, almost 50 minutes.
It's like a good little short movie.
Dude, I got me some popcorn. It was a wrap.
I watched it while I was eating dinner.
Yeah. It looks amazing. It looks amazing.
I need to get ready for that game, man. I'm making sure my setup is nice because what I saw from Cyberpunk had me so nice. I just love the graphics. I love the character customization and your backstory. You customize your backstory. I hate that it's not in third person, but it looks gorgeous. Goddamn gorgeous.
I like how they're trying to do that though, because like even though it's first person, like they have like certain situations where you can see your character, like the mirror scene and like the part when like she clearly slept with that dude that was in the room at the beginning, and then like you show her like I saw that character. I know. I was like, okay, I see what y'all. It's pretty mature. Like everything about it is mature. I like that though. I think don't try to focus on trying to make a PC or trying to make everybody happy. Like just make the game that you want to make. And if people buy it, they buy. If they don't, oh well. Like that's how I look at it. Create the art. Put the art into it. I'm always supporting like the art behind the game. So to me,
the story
is killing it. Oh, and the story too. Absolutely.
I love futuristic. That's
Blade Runner kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah. It definitely reminds me of Blade Runner.
Do we have a confirmation on if it's multiplayer?
We don't know.
Honestly, I hope not.
Yeah, I want a single player.
And if it is, it has to be like RPG style. You know what I mean? Like, with like
let me see.
I mean, like how you have the community in Destiny where you're able to see each other. Like it has to be like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like where I'm doing my own thing, but I can see you.
Yeah, like I agree with that completely, because if you think about Witcher and like that game is all about immersion and becoming Geralt and stuff like that in that game, and so I look at this in the kind of the same light. And I'm glad that CD Projekt Red believes in single player and believes in the way they make their games and no microtransactions. Like they say that a lot. Like we want to continue with the traditional experience and just make the best games we can make. And I can respect that when a developer makes that kind of stance, especially with the way the industry is going, because that game's still gonna sell gangbusters.
Right. Did you see the guy who like this is his baby, the black guy who like I guess he came up with the idea for Cyberpunk 2077?
For real?
2077. Yeah, he looks like he just hopped straight out the Matrix.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I'll send it to you because Lawless is the one who sent it to me.
Okay. Are you talking about the original creator, or are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send it to you guys.
Because I know Cyberpunk 2020 is like a tabletop RPG game. Just, you know, and the thing is, with 2077, it's going to have all those elements, the way you build your character, all the attributes. It's going to be a true RPG. So I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait. And I just hope, one thing is, I hope that they have a ton of character options for creating your character.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think in the video they only showed like 4 or 5 of them or so, but for me it was just like, man, I want
the tale of the black folks.
Right. Absolutely, you know.
Like, you know, how is this about to look?
Wow.
Are we about to look like, you know?
Oh wow, I'm looking at the
crazy ass hair. Are you looking at the link? Yeah, don't he look like he's straight out the Matrix? Like,
he kind of does.
You know, like he's about to rob somebody, man. 27 style.
Yeah, but I'm excited though. I'm excited.
I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's coming out next year or 2020.
I think it'll be holiday next year.
I think it's 2020. That's perfect because the original name of the game was Cyberpunk 2020. Talk about a marketing. You could kill the marketing.
Yeah, but if it's 2020, we're getting real close to
next gen
systems.
Yeah.
And so what? Like, I buy this. This will be my day one buy. Like, I get this that comes a new console.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna come on new. You think it'll be on a new console?
I think it'll be on this? I can see that. I can see it on new hardware. Easy.
Yeah, you know, if they do take it to new hardware, it will definitely be a hardware seller. You know what I mean? Like, people will hop for that game.
Yes, they will.
Interesting.
Yes, as Jazzy said, he think I'm excited. I'm very excited for this game. I wish it was coming out tomorrow. But I gotta wait like a year or 2 years or whatever.
So if it came out tomorrow, an exclusive edition for $2, would you get it, Delilah?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
I'll drop it. And then I'll turn around and sell it and get my money back. I'll play it, enjoy it, and then sell it, get some of that money back. Yeah. I'll be smart about it. I try to be smart.
Lord.
$2 is a good, that's a lot.
All right. Moving on. I'm sure all of us at some point have got on Twitch in the last, 6-7 months. But apparently they're making some changes to it. If I remember correctly, you can, if you're a Twitch Prime member, which automatically you are a Twitch Prime member if you are an Amazon Prime member. If you have Amazon Prime,
I didn't know that.
Twitch. Yeah, you are a Twitch Prime member. You automatically
you get a free sub every day.
How do I need to connect this? Wait.
Are you didn't know this?
What do I need to do? Because I definitely have Amazon Prime.
What you need to do is go to twitch.tv lady_infamous415 and go to Twitch Prime member and give me that sub, because they got Twitch Prime member gets free subs. They get free subs every month. That's a good thing.
Yeah. And I do give out my subs, people. Lady gets the most, but I do give out my subs.
But do you have to connect your...
Yes, you have to connect your Amazon account to your Twitch account. You can either do it on Amazon or you can do it on Twitch. It's very simple. You just have to connect your accounts. Yeah. And then you get so you have Twitch Prime, which is the free sub. And apparently you also had no ads on it. I didn't even know this. I didn't know that part was a part of it. So that was an interesting aspect of it right there. And plus, if you have Twitch Prime, you also get discounts on games on Amazon. So, but that's changed also. We'll get in that in a minute. But this streaming thing, apparently, you didn't have to watch ads if you were a Twitch Prime member. I did not know this, but apparently I was using it and didn't know it. So now if you want to add free viewing, you have to actually sign up for the Twitch Turbo, which I don't even know how much that costs. So I know, Lady, you use Twitch a lot, and Boogie has started using Twitch more. So what are y'all thoughts on this?
They should never took the ads out. They should never put. I'm sorry, they should never put the ads back in for Twitch Prime members, because that was one of the niches. You feel me? Of being that one of the perks. You know what I mean? That was like really the main perk. Nobody don't want to watch ads, especially if you're a Twitch Prime member that's directly connected to Amazon. So, nah, I really hate it. It changed. Some people, I probably lost one sub because of that. Because they it's just how it is. I can't get mad if they don't choose not to sub with me no more because of the ads. I just think it messed up for a smaller streamer like me versus a person that has like 200 or 2,000 subs. You know, their decrease is just a drop in the bucket, but for me, it's like more significant. But they need to do something to replace that to make it better, because I feel they ain't doing the pre-orders no more, right? For Amazon as well, right?
Yeah, we'll get to that one in a minute because that's the part I'm more upset about.
Okay, and then but the people that will really support you will watch through those ads, and those are the ones that I need. I don't need the ones that's gonna be like, oh, now she got ads because Twitch on that BS. I'm not subbing to her no more. I don't need that. I need to be like, okay, if I can be like, hey, I'm sub to this person. Let me watch these ads. I want somebody to do that for me, because those are the ones that are really supportive. They'll watch it. You know what I mean?
All right, I just figured it out. I'm happy now.
Did you seriously just connect your accounts while we were?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You have to do it through Amazon.
Oh yeah, okay. I knew it was one of them.
Yeah, but I did it. I'm good.
Yeah. So, apparently in protest, some streamers are like turning ads off of their streams. That way they won't affect them. But then I heard you can also add ad blockers. I'm not really sure about that either, how that works. But we'll see, because I don't think they should give us Twitch Prime members something to make up for this. Maybe give us 2 free streams, because hell, I'm paying $99 a year for Amazon Prime. Like, seriously, people, you can give me 2 free subs. But I don't know. But yes, if you had also with your Twitch Prime, they are changing. Prior to August the 29th, which was this past week, when you pre-ordered, you automatically got 20% off of a physical copy of a game automatically. Mm-hmm. And that's why I was still physical with my games, because again, that's 20% off. For you got it anytime you pre-order and up to 2 weeks after the game came out. So say you wanted to wait till the reviews come out, and so you was like, so you still had time to get a discount. So that was nice. But now they've changed it to where you only get a $10 credit on Amazon if you buy any game on there. So it can be physical and digital. So yes.
I mean, I guess that's cool if you're buying the base game, but like 20% off if you're getting like a collector's edition is way more worth than, $10 off.
That's what I was doing. That's why I'm kind of upset about it, because I buy special editions with the little statues, and here y'all should come see my living room one day. But so that kind of
gotta invite us first, but all right.
Yeah, right.
Y'all want to come to the swamp? Seriously, it's hot as hell down here.
I'm sorry. Don't judge me, because I've been to the countryest of countries. So I'll just have my little survival kit and I'll be fine wherever I go.
All right, as long as you don't have no gators, I'm good.
Oh, okay. Don't come then, Boogie.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I don't do the gators.
But we could take you to. There literally is a swamp 30 minutes from my house. So if you want to come, I will pay for you to go see it. But they will be in the parking lot. But yeah, so that's the part that kind of hurt me, because I used to figure out my whole fall, because again, fall gaming has started, and I used to pre-order all my shit, and that $20% off was really helpful when you buying a day on special edition. That's like $175 or some shit, or because that's what hurt me. So I don't know if I want to keep. So I might just switch over to straight digital and buy my shit through Microsoft, through the Xbox store, or what. So I'm still up. We're going to see how this fall gaming season work out, and then we're going to go from there.
Well, I guess that does suck.
I guess they try to, it's a money thing, clearly.
I'm not an Amazon Prime member, so I don't have that problem. But that's fucked up. $20 is a lot, though.
Yeah, that's a good bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of is. All right. So we had some disturbing news this week. Apparently, Battlefield got delayed.
Yeah, everybody's hot about it. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Why was it delayed?
Because they know they wasn't gonna. They got other games to compete with.
So you're saying they didn't want to repeat with Red Dead? Just go ahead and say it.
Yeah, they were gonna be between Red Dead and Destiny and everything else, right?
Yeah, because they're not coming out till November now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I don't think that's gonna help it either.
November, so. Yeah, well, I don't know. November is better than before when all this hits, though, because I can see them easily getting buried with all the hoopla with Red Dead and Tomb Raider, and I mean, it's just a lot coming down the pipe. So I'm kind of welcoming the move, actually.
Oh, so you think it's good? This is a good move.
I think it's good. Yeah, I think it's a good move.
I don't think they did enough between Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 for. I mean, like. I don't know. I don't know if I'm even gonna buy it now.
Oh,
because it's like the same game.
Okay.
The same game.
So you're gonna be happy. So
because there's like finite guns that you can use for World War II. It's not like you can get all these different attachments and stuff like that. Like, it's very. What do you want to say? Very static. So. There's something to say about Destiny, right? I know I keep going back to it, but even Rainbow Six Siege, it keeps evolving, keeps changing, dynamic. Battlefield 5 is going to be stale after the first month.
Do you think it's a problem because of the fact they stayed with boots on the ground instead of going back to the, like...
Yeah, you could have still done boots on the ground and not had to go with World War II. You know what I mean?
Went with like a Modern Warfare kind of
modern. Old War, and she tired of the old war.
The old war.
Okay. Yeah, because like I said, you're doing the same thing. It's the same stuff.
Yeah. I mean, so
like I like being able to upgrade and change my character and upgrade the weapons and all that stuff. Like people like that. That's what keeps the game interesting. Like, ooh, I got this. Ooh, you have that. I need to work to get that.
Right.
Otherwise, the game is like Tomb Raider and stuff like that. I love Tomb Raider, but it's a single player game, and once you're done with the story, you're done with it. It's like God of War and Spider-Man. Like, once you're done with the story, you're done with it. So with Battlefield 5, once you're done, about a month, 2 months, I'll give it even 6 months. Then it's done.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I'm okay with the change, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna buy it. It's definitely on the bottom of my list right now. It hasn't shown me anything that stands out in comparison to like other things I've seen. So, yeah. I mean, I got so many other games just above that. But that's more important to me right now. And so yeah, I mean, in that regard, you're right, Boogie. I mean, they haven't really innovated that much.
Right.
Just at first glance, at least. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie, it's not nowhere near my radar. I have no plans of buying this game.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Their pre-orders even kind of reflected that. I heard that the pre-orders were like numbers were down, for the game, and so.
But the pre-orders down because people were just mad because there was a woman on the cover, or because nobody's want to play the game. I
think the woman on the cover is kind of like fake news, man. I mean, people still if the game's because you can still be a male in the game. Like I don't know. I don't think
people
are
right. I don't know. I think they missed the boat. That's all.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And they're talking about putting in what's the name too, like a battle royale, which
yeah.
I don't like that. I don't want every game to have battle royale. I want the game that I play battle royale to be all battle royale. You know what I mean?
You know this is gonna happen though. We talked about this weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, what you saying I'm gonna have a battle royale mode does not entice me to play your game.
Right.
You know that's right. That's right. This ain't. I don't know, man.
Because I'm interested in what you're gonna say, lady, because I know you're a Call of Duty person typically, and so. Or are you going to replace Battlefield though? What you want to replace Call of Duty with Battlefield though? That's my question.
That's what I was trying to do, but I was I'm like I said, I'm down. It looks gorgeous, but like LBOOGIE says, it looks like the same thing. And I guess I matured on my my first person shooters. I like more tactical stuff now. You feel me? And I get more excited for the new season of Rainbow Six Siege than the new Battlefield 5. Because if I want to, I got Battlefield 1 or whatever that the last one, and it looks exactly the same. I'll wait till the price goes down so I can play the story, but I ain't worried about the multiplayer. I'm not worried about the multiplayer. I know motherfuckers gonna be mad. Like, oh, you're not gonna get Battlefield 5 the first day?
Yeah, no, that might have to be an EA Access game.
What else comes out around in November though? Like I feel like was another game is releasing in a tight spot is Crackdown 3. I think I'll have to move that up. I don't think they're gonna move it back, but I think they can easily move it up. But what else comes out in November though? I know it's something else.
When does Forza come out?
Forza comes out in soon. I don't know specifics right now, but I can't look it up right now.
Oh, if anybody has any questions 2nd. In the chat, go ahead and get your questions in before we can make sure we find them. All right.
Oh, and to help us find the questions, put the word question in all caps, because then it makes it easy for us to find them in the chat.
Oh yeah, that helps. Yeah, thank you, Delilah, for the come up. Thank you.
It's all good.
Y'all know my butt, KC. The Streets of Rage trailer. Why that shit come straight out of left field? Like,
cause they good for that. People, good company.
Yes, I'm happy about that though.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, it looked good. It looked awesome.
Yes, it does.
But I haven't played this game in, oh my God. Somebody said it. When's the last game Streets of Rage came out? I think we were still playing, Sega or something? It's been that long. Is anybody really hyped for this? I
played 1 and 2. I didn't like 3. I didn't like Streets of Rage 3. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm a classic beat 'em up. I can't wait to see what it look like. I can't see what the character is. I can't wait for the storyline. It better not have no $60 price tag.
No, of course it won't. Okay. Only a side scroller shouldn't.
They're trials though. They're trials.
They'll get on a nostalgia trip and be like $50 for that game. That game should be no more than 30.
Right.
But I'm excited. What'd you say? 45?
25.
Oh, 25.
Let's make it a flat 20 then. How about that? 20.
Oh,
I mean, Ori and the Blind Forest was $20. Shoot.
Okay, it was 20.
Yeah, okay.
20.
Okay, it was 20.
I know it's not better than Ori.
That's a lot of game right there.
What about you? You gonna get? What you think about Rage?
I'm gonna get. You know what? And I hope it's couch co-op so I can play with my daughter. It should be anyway. That way she could play the game. She could say, "Hey, this is what your mama used to play when she was your age." That way she could look at me real stupid and be like, "They didn't have TVs back then." So that'll be interesting right there because I think she'll get a kick out of that. But it does look, like I said, it does look good. And I'm hoping for something to come out. Like it's literally came out of left field. I was not expecting it. I was at work and somebody sent me the trailer and I was like, what the hell? What? Right. But it was colorful. It was had all the side, the little girl with a little short skirt. And I was like, get it, girl. So yes, I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I'm ready. But you know what? It's gonna be an indie title. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be. So I see $20.
I could see that.
It's $20. But this also makes me think about what else could they pull out from like way back in the day they can bring up.
Right, those songs like a Double Dragon. Was it Double Dragon? Yeah,
Double Dragon.
They already doing. We already know we getting Battletoads, and that's a side scroller too. So maybe they're just making a surge right now. I like the art style too. Like the trailer was really good. I like the way they sculpted the style. Like it still have like a urban kind of look to it. So I thought that was pretty clever.
They're gonna let us pick up stuff off the ground and throw it. That'd be nice too.
I know.
Yeah, all right, next up, this whole Spider-Man downgraded thing. Again, graphics are nice, but I can't see. I literally cannot tell the difference between some things because I'm just that blind. So I didn't really have an opinion on it. It looked weird, but it didn't look off, I guess. What do y'all think about it?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna get my opinion out the way. I don't look. If you a fan of Spider-Man, you shouldn't care about the downgrades or the upgrades or nothing like that. Should be lucky y'all getting a Spider-Man game. You feel me? Me personally, I don't care about Spider-Man. I don't care about the game. I don't care about the game. He ain't my favorite superhero. He ain't my top 3. So that's how I feel about Spider-Man.
All right, so I'll go next. So in regards to this, you know, what she's speaking on is they were on Twitter. Somebody posted a picture of the game when they showed the trailer back in, I think it was E3 or something like that, and then they showed a recent screen of the same like location of the game, and one looked like very not as polished. That's the best way I can say that. Because they changed the color up. Like to me, it was a downgrade, and it's very clear that it was a downgrade because they changed the color of the suit. Objects and geometry is missing from the scene. So like there's like cans and stuff is missing. People like to point to that puddle that was once there that they took out, the reflection puddle, which is like, why would you take that out if it's you know, part of the game? Like I don't, because I've seen that in a lot of games, the reflection stuff like that. Like how is that altering the gameplay somehow by having that reflection there? I mean, did it alter gameplay, or was it just like the hardware couldn't handle it? Because I feel like something so trivial as a water puddle.
Why they removed it?
Well, you know, I'm just trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. So like the puddle, it doesn't, a puddle on the ground doesn't necessarily affect actual gameplay and like when you fighting characters and stuff like that. So why would you remove that unless the hardware can't support that, or they're trying to optimize frame rate or so on and so forth? Because to me, when I look at it, I think the game's still going to be gorgeous. I think it's still going to look nice. I think it's still going to play well. But it looks like it did when we were at E3 and I played the demo at E3. The suit was more bright. It didn't look like it did on the trailers. It looked like it was just optimized for people to play and not so much optimized to demo, if you know what I mean.
Right. I mean, the game's probably still going to be good, but like I'm quite sure, because even if this was the OG Xbox we were talking about, they would have to remove that stuff because the hardware cannot support it. There's too many moving factors that the engine has to then compute for all that stuff to go on. So that's the biggest reason why they got rid of those puddles, is probably because all the combat everything else is stressing the system.
That's right.
To where that stuff that doesn't need to be there, that's where they delete.
What trips me out though is when people argue that, oh, it's not downgraded and the puddle dried up and stuff like that, try to justify that they're optimizing it for you to play it now, and they ran into some issues where they have to maximize the frame rate. So you would take little things like that out, but for them to come out and say, oh yeah, we didn't downgrade it, it's like, yes you did. Okay, right. Whether you call it optimizing, they could have spent it better. They need a better PR, because they could have spent that way better than saying we didn't downgrade it. Yeah, you could say, yeah, we had to optimize the game for performance on consoles. The demo we showed was on PC. But people will respect you being more upfront with it than trying to say, oh no, it wasn't a downgrade. It's like, just be real about it.
Right.
That's what I thought it was right there.
Anybody who knows about development knows that those things that aren't needed are the things they're going to go first, because if they see that the system is being stressed to the point of where you're going to have tears and stutter and stuff like that, then they're going to remove those things.
Right, exactly. It's all about optimizing it for performance. Yeah, because you think about Spider-Man, he's a fast-moving character. You want him to be fluid. You want it to be 60. I don't even know what frame rate it's going to be, but you want him to be really fluid. Because it's Spider-Man. You don't want him you don't want his performance to take you out of the immersion of the game. So.
Like, you don't want him to be in mid-flip and shit is like loading in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you're seeing textures trying to render and stuff. Like, you'd be upset.
Right.
So now you don't get a reflective puddle because it'll be more fluid.
what this was, I think this more so that gamers saw it first instead of them getting ahead of it and spinning it to their favor. But whatever.
Right.
My question is, why they even put it in the trailer? If you had the same scene in a previous trailer, why put the exact same scene in the
that
new
was
trailer?
a dumb move. That was
I
bad.
don't get why they think we're stupid still.
I have no idea. Like, come on, they know we're gonna dissect scene by scene.
Right.
You know, there's apps out there now that you can take a video and strip out screenshots from the video. And it go like it loop through a video every 5 seconds, take a screenshot, and then you could look easy. Like you could do that at 2 different Spider-Man videos. One from the E3, and it's the same scene. Easily point that out. This is stuff that people can do on their phones these days. I don't get it. Like these developers need to be smart about that. Because clearly you got this negative like hue over your game a little bit regarding this whole is it a downgrade, isn't it a downgrade? And clearly it's a downgrade. People don't want to say it's a downgrade, but it is. But I don't think that's going to take away from the fun of the game. I still think the game going to be fun. I mean, Insomniac is doing it. I think they're a great developer. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yep. All right. And this came out again. Came out left field for me. Remedy, the makers of Boogie. Gambit just went live. I just want you to know that, people.
Yeah,
Gambit just went live.
I looked at the time. Don't worry.
Remedy, the makers of Quantum Break, Alan Wake, have now getting into multiplayer. They have a small development team within their team that's going to look at multiplayer opportunities, I guess, within their own games or maybe other games, or just see how multiplayer can apply in different ways, I guess. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Multiplayer is the long run game.
It is.
Facts.
That's why they're doing it. It's because they, like what I just talked about with Battlefield. Battlefield's a multiplayer game, but they're not putting in enough content to where it's going to stay relevant. But like with Remedy, they are trying to look into that because that's what keeps people coming back. Just like Lady said, we've been playing Rainbow Six Siege for 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting constant income, and they're able to show their investors, look, we have these people that are constantly playing our game. That's how they keep getting money to do more stuff, is that they're able to show, look, this is our revenue pool right here. These are potential revenue.
Right.
So
they need to get on it.
But I'm trying to see how would that work to their established IPs right now. Like, how could you put multiplayer into Alan Wake or Quantum Break? I can see Quantum Break more than I see Alan Wake. So I don't know.
I mean, their naming rhymes. Quantum Break, Alan Wake, whatever. Yeah, because
bars.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this was kind of a little bit overblown. Like I think they've been researching multiplayer things for a minute. I think this is just them more so announcing that they got a separate team doing it. I think multiplayer is definitely the long game, but I look at companies like CD Projekt Red and Bethesda, and even they're like starting to think about multiplayer. Like Bethesda with Fallout 76. Dang, that's another game I got to worry about. Fallout 76 is gonna have like multiplayer, and then so I see why they're doing it, especially if they're known for just being a single player house. More power to them. I just hope that this other team is adept enough for them to be able to bring out games every couple years, because right now it's their development is taking so long to get something out. Like 4 years it feels like to get one game out from Remedy. And I think that's a shame.
Is it just because they're so small of a studio or what?
No, I think they have well over 100 people at the studio. I mean, I think they're that big. They're not. I don't think they're that small. Like they're not like an indie, kind of deal. So, I mean, I don't know. I can look it up and see exactly how many people they got, but I mean, maybe they're trying to do something like what Ninja Theory did. You know how Ninja Theory took that small team and made that small team made Hellblade, while the larger team made an unannounced game that they've been working on for the last few years.
Nice.
So yeah, that's why it's like, oh yeah, when Ninja Theory can actually have something by next year, considering the fact that they've been working on this game that no one knows they've been working on, and then the small team is working on Hellblade. Which I think Hellblade was like 20 people, 22 people, or something like that. They worked on that game. So if this is them saying, "Oh yeah, we saw what Ninja Theory did. We're gonna do the same thing with Vanguard," is what they calling their new team. Is what Remedy's calling their new team. Then I think that's a good look.
Well, all right.
Yeah. All right. I see we got a few questions. I see one from Rain G4. Do you ladies think that the big AAA games like Call of Duty, Red Dead, and Destiny take away from new games to shine?
Lightweight.
New games? Talking about like indies and stuff like that? Or
it doesn't say, it just says new games. So I'm assuming even indies or new IPs, new AAA games.
Right.
Lightweight.
Yeah, I think so.
Lightweight, very light. Because, for example, Battlefield 5 is a AAA game, but it's not popping right here in these streets like it's supposed to. But you got a game like Red Dead Redemption, like damn near everybody want to get it. You know what I mean? It depends what time you release your game. Basically, if you know that Red Dead is coming up, don't release your game on the same month Red Dead coming out.
Yeah. Man, I think Charisse, you skipped a couple questions too. It's like 3 or 4 questions above that one.
Hold on, I'm going up.
Yeah.
If you see it, read it out.
Yeah, okay. Well, one question that it was the first one I see when we asked them to put the word question. It says, okay, I skipped one, darn it. Okay, this one says, what fighting game do you want to see come back besides Def Jam?
Oh.
Wow.
I know, because we already got Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
This should be coming though.
When?
I don't know, but soon.
Okay, then. When?
I don't know.
That's what I'm waiting on.
Hell, at this point, they're all back. We got Soul Calibur coming out this year, which we forgot about. Tekken came out last year?
Yeah, I think Soul Calibur come out in November, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Tekken came out last year.
Primal Rage is what I want to see. Primal Rage.
Oh, see, that was one.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Oh my! When does Dead or Alive drop?
Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive. The new Dead or Alive. That's right. I don't know, but that's coming back too.
All right.
What else is there?
I just want Mortal Kombat. That's all I want.
You know what? I know it's gonna be a while, but I can't wait for the new Injustice. I wore my shirt yesterday. Injustice, yes. Superman has to die.
Oh, really? I've never been huge on I want another Killer Instinct. I want them to do another season or just a whole nother set of characters with a different development team. Like I want them to revisit it because I like this like the team that they use for the fighting. Yeah,
that Killer Instinct is a solid fighter. A lot of people shit on it because it's a free game, but it is a solid fighter.
Yeah, it's good. I love it. It's always my go-to when I'm bored and I don't feel like thinking. I just want to listen to music and play something. So I'm like, let me just throw in Killer Instinct and fight something. Like, I absolutely love it because I played that game like crazy when I was a kid. Like that, I loved every character. So I paid attention to the backstory, everything. Like. So I was super hyped when they first announced this Killer Instinct. I was like going crazy. First of all, I never thought it'd happen that they'll have a new Killer Instinct. So I would like to see them do something with it, especially with the story and stuff like that.
All right. So what would be the sleeper hit of this holiday season?
Rainbow Six Siege new season. I'm calling it.
Siege. Rainbow Six Siege.
Yep. Everybody gonna be on that. Promise you. I promise.
No, that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the sleeper hit. As you said, sleeper hit. Okay.
The sleeper hit.
Sleeper hit.
Something that we don't. I know it's gonna get buried. Tomb Raider's gonna get buried because it comes out this month. I think it comes out next week or the week after.
Oh man!
So everybody's gonna play it and then completely forget about it.
I don't know because there's so many good games coming out. It's like I don't know what's really getting slept on. This gonna be like a hit though. Like, I mean, like you said, like Cherie said, you can pick out what's gonna get buried to say, oh yeah, I think this game gonna be a sleeper hit. Like that takes a whole nother level of effort that I just don't even got right now to put in.
Okay. All right. I got a question. When boredom set in, said, did Lady Infamous save anyone in Heavy Rain? The answer is no. I didn't save anybody. All of them died. I didn't save nobody.
How did you do in Detroit? How did you do in Detroit? Did you save?
I ain't saved nobody but that robot lady, man. Everybody else. I didn't. The kid didn't make it. The kid didn't make it. I'm 0-2, man. I'm 0-2. So no, I didn't.
Something bad happens. Do not follow Lady. You will not make it. Pretty much.
Lord.
Let me see.
What do you think the price points will be for next gen?
Okay.
Hell, more than I can afford right now.
Yeah,
Xbox All Access. I'm telling you,
gonna have price points.
Yeah, I think so too. They're gonna have an all access like Xbox got right now. It's gonna be various, various price points.
And then if they have that cloud console,
it's gonna be a cheap. Yeah, true.
I don't know if I can, because I thought about the cloud console. I just cussed out my internet provider this past week, so I don't know if that's gonna be a viable solution for me. So I might have to actually get a actual console and then still buy a physical disc because my IP provider sucks.
What are you getting up and
down? The last time I checked, it was like 14.
Oh yeah, it's not enough.
Yeah, that's trash.
You need to be getting at least 50.
You know what? And that's what I'm paying for.
Yes.
You got to look at your service provider agreement because it discussed what they're able to not provide, basically.
Well, they can't provide me basic service.
Yeah, people don't look at their agreement, but on their agreement, it'll divulge how much service they are going to provide to you and how much, basically, there are loopholes to not providing you service.
You know what? Next time when I call them, I'm gonna have you on the phone with me, and then you can talk to them. Because
that's hilarious. Yeah, I already got my whole family doing that. So yeah, we'll just add another person.
Yeah, I think I'm joking, but I really did cuss them out.
Yeah.
It was at 11 o'clock at night, and my shit just went off. Like my husband's trying to do work in this office. I was here reading a book, and my son's playing Fortnite, and it just cut off.
People don't like to complain, but the more you complain, the more they'll make sure it's right. I'm on a list, okay? The dude told me I'm on a list. And I'm one of them people that's going to complain and going to give you shit. And if I know more than you, you definitely going to get shit.
Yeah.
Why am I talking to you and I know more than you? Put somebody else on the
phone. Yeah. I'll make them feel real small real quick.
I didn't
make sure my shit's right.
But I got a quick question. How do you guys? So this is one game I haven't really heard too much people talk about. Maybe it's just me, but how do you guys think that Assassin's Creed Odyssey is going to do?
I already pre-ordered. Honestly, I think they should have waited a year. They should have waited between Origins and Odyssey. But
this should be DLC. That's why.
It looks close.
It takes place before Origins, I think. Yeah. But the story continues.
You know that could be DLC.
It could have been. They could do a Destiny doing
game, the same damn places we just were at.
I don't know.
Maybe that's gonna be the one that get buried this year. Yeah. It's Odyssey.
I like how
Odyssey and Battlefield 5. They're gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that all the questions?
I'm looking. I thought I saw a couple other ones. But...
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't see.
How do you? Oh, somebody wants to know about the Destiny patch.
We talked about Destiny at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, we did. You have to listen to the beginning, but first, for a short part, that the weapon system is now very different and very confusing if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, now it's harder to upgrade your stuff. You have to go get extra materials in order to upgrade your weapons, like the power level on the weapons. So it requires more materials now than just the little shards So I noticed that right away because I've been trying to grind out and get my level increased. So, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch the beginning of the show.
Yeah, we talked about this a good bit.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Yeah, Jazzy wants to know how is Odyssey before Origins when the Egyptians came first. I don't know. Ask Ubisoft, baby. They confused. I don't know. I tell when I get the game.
You sure this take place like that? Like you sure?
Yes. Odyssey takes place before Origins because I think Odyssey is going to set up how the Templars came to be. Origins set up the assassins. That's my opinion. That's what I think it's going to be.
Yeah.
So y'all can quote me on that in about 2 months when I'm playing it, and I'm gonna see if it's real. But that's what I think it's gonna do.
Yeah.
Because that's what I think.
I know you big on the Assassin's Creed series and play all of them. So and it was crazy. I loved the Origins. I thought Origins was a fantastic game. So Odyssey, like it's so close. Like it looks so similar. Like, they could have.
That's it. I literally think it's like maybe, if anything, 100 years difference between them. It's gonna continue the present day story, and it's gonna do backstory on Origins. I honestly think it's gonna tell the beginning of the Templars, which I don't really care about their asses, but it's okay. It's okay.
I think we got one more question.
I finally got an answer to his question. What I think is gonna be a sleeper.
Oh, you found it.
I've been seriously thinking about this question, you guys. I think sleeper hit probably be Mega Man 11 because everybody loves Mega Man, and it's not gonna be that. The price isn't gonna be
shit. I forgot that was coming.
Yeah, the price isn't gonna be that jarring, so people gonna pick it up even if they jump on it later. I mean, it's a new Mega Man, like after years, so that's my pick for sleeper. So there, answered the question. Doggone.
Let's see. One more question. How many of you have 4K TVs, and do you have one? Do they have HDR? If not, are you going to pick a new one up? Hell if I know.
Both my TVs are 4K.
Yeah, I have one 4K.
One doesn't have HDR though. I
have a 4K HDR in one room, and I have a 1080 1080 downstairs, but that's the big one, the 75-inch.
Well, this is wow.
Yeah.
Well,
movie time at Delilah house
all the time. All the time. Just bring the popcorn.
Yeah, I have one 4K, and all my other TVs are 1080. I didn't feel like upgrading all of them. Them shit's expensive.
I do have a 4K monitor though, but it doesn't have HDR, which is, but whatever. I got a 4K monitor, and that's what I typically play my Xbox One X on.
Look at same old down here dropping these assassin facts. Look at that.
You guys are gonna be able to get some pretty good 4K TVs this Christmas for Black Friday because, like,
girl, these prices are
like, so I have the Samsung KS8000, which is now the MU8000, which is a really nice TV. It's not the QLED or anything like that, but you still get really good color and whatnot. But anyways, when I bought my TV, I got it for a deal. I paid $1,400 for it, and now I think that they're already just below $1,000 for my TV, which is 65-inch as a standard price. Actually, I think I saw it for like $800. I've seen it for like $800 sometimes. So you'll probably be able to get this TV on Black Friday for around $600-$700 easily.
That's a steal.
So if you guys see them, make sure you guys are looking because you're gonna be able to get some pretty good. I don't recommend certain TVs, although I heard if you don't care and you want just a budget TV, TCL TVs are really good. Vizio is now one of the big players. You're not going to get a discount TV from Vizio anymore like you used to back in the, a couple years back.
That's what I got too.
But if you have it, I would go Samsung. I know some people like LG better, but the LG OLED. But I don't know. I like Samsung. Samsung's going to give you brighter brights. LG's going to give you darker darks.
All right.
If you know anything about
did y'all learn
we got a
knowledge, people? Knowledge.
in the in the group.
I did a lot of research before I bought my TV. It's a lot of money for me to spend. So
yeah, I don't blame you.
I went and looked at a lot of TVs, stood in front of them for a long time. But yeah, I did a lot of that one guy,
D-Batch.
D-Batch, he has a lot of good reviews. He does a lot. That's where I learned a lot of stuff from too.
Yeah.
He made me want to learn anyway, so I went and read reviews. CNET is a good website for you to go to at your disposal to give you the ins and outs of TVs. So yeah.
Nice. All right. Any more questions? I think that's all.
Don't look like it.
Don't look like then. All right.
Thank y'all for hanging with us today. We're gonna hit y'all with them outros before we get on this Destiny real quick.
Right.
Boogie, what you got for me?
All right, you guys know you're gonna catch me on Mixer every weekday at 10 a.m. different times on weekends. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. My gamer tag LBOOGIE028, Mixer LBOOGIE0208, Twitter LBOOGIE0208. Make it super simple for y'all. Every weekday at 10, Twitch on Tuesdays, and yeah.
Lady, what you got?
Thanks for everybody that stopped by. Thanks to my lovely, beautiful panel. You'll catch me on Twitch, Lady_Infamous415. You'll catch me on the same thing on YouTube, Lady Infamous415. Check me on Twitter, Lady_Infamous30. I stream about 3 or 4 times a week. So just check out the Twitter and you'll get the updated times and schedules of the streams. And thank you for stopping by.
Miss Delilah?
Yes. We put all of the information that we're going to say now in the description box as well, but you can catch me on Twitter at Delilah_HD, right here on Growing the Gaming every Saturday, and on GRG some Fridays. So thank you for rocking out with us.
Yes, and it's your girl CHAREECE. You can catch me on Xbox Live at CHAREECE. Twitter at Natora, NATORAM. And I'll be on there. I'll be some everywhere. Just hit us up. We're always down to chat or a game. But we'll see y'all next week.